This is how violent the MS-13 gang actually is.
I'm in Guatemala, and the Mara Salvatrucha was really bad in Guatemala as well, Honduras as well. I mean, they were going on buses and just killing everyone, including little newborn babies, killing everyone. Just boom, 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 brr, brr, just killing everyone. And then putting a note on the steering wheel of the bus driver saying, "You want a war with us, President so-and-so?" This happened in Honduras. "You want a war? Merry Christmas." They did it at Christmas. Babies were killed. People are savages, right? Guatemala, a guy that I worked with, lived in this one neighborhood. It was like I'll describe it as like a bowling alley. You come into the entrance, and then there's just a big strip of homes on each side, right? Called the bowling alley. Well, the Mara Salvatrucha came in, and they would go to the doors. This is what they do everywhere. Knock on the door. No one answered. They put a note. "If you don't pay me, you have to give me your daughter or your son, or you have to do whatever, or we're going to come back and we're going to either kill you or take your daughter and turn her into a sex slave or prostitution, whatever. So those are your choices." And they did that to everyone in this community. 20 homes, whatever. So I was like, "Well, what'd you guys do? You know, what happened?" He goes, "They control the whole barrio. Like, they control everything. So, but we just decided we're just going to get in our cars, go at the very end of the community. It's a bowling alley, and have the cars lined up. And when they come and they get halfway through the neighborhood, we're going to just run them over." I said, "What?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Run them over?" He goes, "Yeah, we got to kill them. You know, we might have repercussions, but we'll try to kill them too. And we're not going to give up our kids, you know." And the police, they're like, "Dude, they have to pay taxes to patrol in the area. That's how bad it is. So the police have to give the gang members the money so they can patrol in those areas. That's how bad it is." So the guys came. As they went into the neighborhood, they had their trucks and cars, and they drove, and they ran over like 5 or 6 of these guys and just killed them and ran them over, make sure they're dead. And then they grabbed the bodies and just threw them outside of the little entrance, the little walled entrance. And, you know, a day later or whatever, the coroner shows up with the cops, and they put the bodies in a dump truck or whatever, and they haul them off. He said they never came back for us again. I was like, so that's one example. That's the life that some of these people have to lead in this overseas environment.